For this 8-minute lesson, let's use a box. Let's draw a 3-dimensional cube here. I'm going to draw 2 dots straight across from each other. Those guide points, look at even after 31 years of illustrating, I still use my guide points. Put 2 dots straight across from each other. Then put your finger right here in the middle and put a dot above your finger. Put it right here. See, this is going to be a great exercise for you to understand. Put a dot below your finger, above your finger. That's going to help you position a foreshortened square. This is a neat way to draw a box. Okay, connect those dots, turn the corner. Be really loose and sketchy. Look at, I'm shooting past the lines. Be real loose and sketchy. Don't worry about making it exact or perfect the first time. Just sketch loose, and you can erase these lines later on. But see, those guide points are so helpful. Now draw vertical lines down on both sides. The middle line's going to be longer. Vertical means it lines up with the side of your screen. See this line over here, side of your screen? Vertical, the middle line's longer. Okay, go uphill to the right, darken in the image just a bit. Now watch this. Now, not going straight across, but go uphill to the right. See, I'm following the guidelines. See this line right here? I call this direction northeast. This is called the drawing compass, okay? Over here, I call this direction northwest as part of the drawing compass. Now, if you want to get a printout of this drawing compass, you just go to my website, that www.draw3d.com, and you can get a really good reference guide. Go uphill to the right, again using direction northwest, and just zoom out just a bit so you can see what I drew right there, and go uphill. Now there's a good cube right here. Okay, now come on, go ahead and zoom in again, and I'm going to direct the light from the right. I'm going to move this over just a bit so we can get it centered right there. Now I'm going to put the light. We'll have the light source coming down from right up here. The light. I usually put the light on the right side. It's been coming down from the right side for the 31 years I've been drawing professionally and teaching drawing. And so we're going to put the shadow. Watch this. See this guideline right here? I'm going to use the guideline even for the shadow. This, and I call this direction southwest. Okay. It's like the positions on a clock or a compass. So all the shadow lines will come in that same direction. See this? Okay, this drawing compass will help you position your drawings, to align your lines, to make your drawing really sharp in 3D. It really helps focus it. Now let's take this box, let's pop it open. We'll just draw this like a cardboard box, pop it open. We'll slant the top of the box, popping open. I'm going to pop this one open over here. You see this line coming over here to the left? I'm going to do the same thing. See this guideline? Make that guideline go off to the left there too. See this? See how this comes down? See this line up here to the right? I'm going to draw that guideline over here to the right. Okay? See, I made a little mistake. It's fine. We can erase that later. I want to use that guideline. This line's going to be a little bit longer. This is called size. And it goes down. It gets a little smaller as it moves away from you. See? Now over here, look at this. I'm going to slant this up here to the right, and using this guideline, these lines are going in direction northwest. I'll make, see, this part of the lid's going to be larger and it gets smaller as it moves away. Look at, I've used these guidelines. I've used the first foreshortened square as my reference. This line helped me with this line, which helped me with this line. This line I drew helped me with this line, which helped me with this line. Now right away, I'll put the shadow opposite the light. Let's shade down the side here. Put the shadow opposite the light. Put a dark shadow inside here. See that nice nook and cranny shadow? Okay. Now you can, this is called hatching, going that way. Cross hatching would be to reverse it and have lines going that way also. And you can smooth it out later, but I'm going to put a dark shadow underneath here. And then you can take your finger and you can blend it in if you want. I'll just use my finger today. You can use a paper stump too. This paper stump's always helpful. You can blend it with your paper stump totally right there. Isn't that nice? And then take your, but not everybody will have a paper stump sitting in your desk drawer. And I want to encourage you just to draw with whatever you have available. 8 minutes a day. Take a break from your workday and just sketch. It's great for your mind. It's great for your heart, for your relaxing. Good for your imagination. Put that vertical line there, and darken in the angle. Let's have something popping out of the box right here. Go ahead and zoom out just a bit. And You can put anything you want coming out of the box. We have a few minutes. Let's maybe have you can have like a creature jumping out of the box. You can have a hand coming out of the box. You can have all kinds of cool things right here. I'm going to have you know what? I'm going to put a flower. Look at this. I was just trying to think. I had 2 more minutes. So look at this. I'm going to do something funny. I'm going to have a flower growing out of the box right here. I'm going to start, if you zoom out just a bit, I'm going to put a foreshortened circle. Watch this. I'm going to take this foreshortened circle and I'll turn this into, look at this, put a little tulip right here. A little tulip popping out of the box. Look at a bunch of tulips growing out of a box. Draw that foreshortened circle, curve the bottom. Look at that. Look, I had a couple extra minutes from my box, and so I started adding just different things. You can do whatever you want on your drawing. I'm going to put another foreshortened circle back here, and I'll lower this down just a bit so you can see what I'm drawing. Go ahead and zoom in now. Zoom in a little bit more. Right there is fine. And then we'll curve it back behind here, have it get smaller. There's another tulip back there. Go ahead and zoom in and I'll center it. Zoom right there is fine. And then let's shade these little flowers right here. Get a little tulip back here. Now tulips they have this little crease in the petals there. Little flowers, little leaves. Look at a box of tulips. You sent this to a friend. Now you're going to shade. Keep the light coming from up here. The light's still coming from the top right here. So I'm going to shade dark over here and blend it. You can use your finger to blend or your paper stump. Blend it. Shade it over here. I'm going to shade inside the box. You can use a paper stump to blend it if you want. Put a little tone underneath here, a little tone under here. And just go around and darken in those edges. Isn't that great? Really making those edges pop off. Cool. I'm going to draw that tulip right there and blend the shading just a bit. Way back here, we'll put the horizon line back here. That's your reference line for the back of your eye. Good job. There's your 8-minute drawing. Way to go. Keep drawing and check out the website for more lessons at draw3d.com.